What what are the topics you learn in the training? Just we list out that first. Anyone? No problem. PC hardware. Operating system. Guys, you have to tell. Speak up. Networking basics are networking essentials. Anything about Outlook? One second. Outlook. Need troubleshooting, both the hardware and networking related troubleshootings. Servers. Anything about Active Directory, DHCP, awareness. Any cloud related information, virtualization or a cloud. No one is speaking anything. No one is speaking anything.
Yes, sir. These are the topics.
Any additional topics?
No, sir.
Okay then. Here I am telling just randomly, just for it is kind of revision only. But I have done a revision about a networking topic up to OSL layer. Okay, not IP address kind of stuff I didn't tell, but few points I will repeat from the networking also. Okay. The first question, guys. First one I want to tell about how to check system configuration. How to check system configuration. This is the first one. Next one is how to check IP address. Counter is what is your system configuration. Yes, depends upon a person. It is not always to tell same kind of words kind of stuff. Okay, they use some little different words, a different way of asking questions, but question is same sometimes. What is your IP address? Your system IP address. Your IP address means your system IP address or your mobile phone IP address. So I will show you some questions, which is you got some questions and I got some question kind of stuff. Look at here. Hardware related, first hardware related and system related, right? It is. What is the difference between RAM and ROM? Parts of computer. Different type of hardwares, components. Different type of hardware means different type of hardware components. Questions on hard disk. What is the hard disk kind of stuff? Memories, disk space. Difference between IP address and MAC address. What is the troubleshooting thing you do if system is slower? Share configuration of your computer. So this is the part. Share the configuration of your computer. What is your system configuration? How to find a configuration of IP address. See, in both the cases, this is how to find. So what I said it here, this one, how to check, how to find, how to check. Configuration of your system, system configuration. Only difference is that one. Okay. So configuration of your cell phone. What is your cell phone? What is cell phone related? So find out your cell phone related one, configuration. That is you have to tell. Share the configuration of your computer. Share the configuration of your computer. Means what is your system configuration? Same question. Okay. So just for our convenience, I will put like this. Because this is both are IP address related. Okay. So yesterday only for a new batch, I told this one how to check the system configuration, how to tell that answer kind of stuff. How do you find an IP address? What is your IP address? How to find an IP address? How to check IP address? What is your IP address? Or tell me about your IP address kind of stuff. That is also a same concept. Okay. The first one I will go into those points first, then I will go to the other things. Guys, when you are coming to this, what is your system configuration? You have to tell about your CPU, your RAM, your hard disk, and your operating system. For example, yeah, of course, you have to tell about the bit related kind of stuff if possible. And GPU and other things also better. I'm not going to deep explanation because we are hardly having 1 hour. Okay. So I have to cover a lot of things. I don't understand what it is. Guys, first of all, you have to tell about your CPU. What is your CPU kind of stuff? How much RAM your system having? What is the kind of storage? Or the hard disk or a SSD? Are you using hard disk or a SSD type? New laptops are SSDs, right? So tell about you are using SSD with a how much type of things. Next one is what kind of operating system you are using. Guys, at least try to cover 3 things or 4 things in this one. Okay. So I will tell how to check the system configuration, how to find a system configuration. Any question it is. One is the thing is first easiest way is task manager. Second one is MS-Info-32 dxdiag. Okay, dxdiag. You can press your Windows button or a start button. Press the start button or Windows button like this. This is the Windows button or a start button. Go to settings. Go to settings. In that one you can find system. Then scroll down, you can find about. There you will find some information. Or you can go to search and type about your PC like this, like about your PC. Both are same. Both are same. Of course, there is a command is also there. Through command also you can find it. So that is called a Systeminfo.exe. Okay. So these are the ways to try to find your task manager. I will show you all. Then we will do all these things. Okay. So guys, first is task manager. You can right click on the taskbar. So task manager can open. Or you can go to search and type task manager. There also it will can able to find a task manager. Or you can go to run task mgr. There you can also go to task manager. Okay. Of course, you can do alt control delete. So there from there one option you can find called a task manager. I can't do it because the screen will be closed. Okay. So task manager. So go to task manager, go to performance, click on CPU. So you will find a different kind of stuff here. I will take a screenshot for you. There. No need to save any screenshot here using a Windows Ink feature. This is Windows Ink feature with a Windows Snip-in feature also there. Both are there. You can draw something on it also. Okay. So this is my CPU, guys. Task manager, performance. Go to CPU. There you can find my processor, Intel or AMD, and which processor it is, and which model it is, what is the clock speed. And also I'm getting a number of cores, number of logical processor, and cache memory. This is optional to find, so virtualization is enabled or not. Okay, these are the information. Okay, what is the information I found here? So then I will put it CPU. My CPU is Intel, not AMD. It is Intel processor, Core i5 processor. It is 3230M model. It is, and it's a 2.60 gigahertz processor. 2 core processor it is, and 4 logical processor. So that's 4 threads I'm writing. And my cache memory is 3 MB cache memory. So that information I'm writing. That's it. Okay, not more information. This is enough. Okay, this is little additional. Okay, you can see your CPU 2.6 gigahertz CPU, and it is number of cores are 2, number of logical processor are 4, and virtualization is enabled, and L3 cache is 3 MB. Okay, what is the next one, guys? Your RAM. This is my RAM. So memory. RAM is a primary memory. Remember, RAM is a primary memory, and RAM is a main memory. Primary memories are two, RAM and ROM. Both are primary memory. Hard disk is a secondary memory. So RAM and ROM, primary memory. Hard disk is a secondary memory, and memory RAM is a main memory. So when you see main memory, is a RAM only. Guys, it is a 12 GB RAM and DDR3. My laptop is little older, right? So I will get a DDR3 model of the RAM. So latest one is DDR4 and DDR5. Both are in a market. So it's a DDR3. I have a 12 GB RAM, and this is the speed, 1600 megahertz speed. Additionally, you can find availability of RAM availability. If you are comparing with total RAM and available RAM, so lot of difference is there. Means your system is slow and unnecessary applications are running in background. Unnecessary applications are running in a background. Okay, so what you do, you have to go to process and end the task, or close the background applications also. Okay, so for example, it is a paintbrush is going on, so I'm to close this one. So I close this one without saving anything, but see this small point is increased. So like this, I'm closing this one, and I'm closing this tab. Okay, somewhat it will be increases, not increasing, but it will increase. See. So close applications which is running in the background. Okay, so then the availability memory increases. So if you are compared with the total memory to available memory, it is longer difference is there. So obviously your system is consuming lot of background process kind of stuff. Okay. So go to process, also try to find which is consuming more kind of stuff. If it is not required, you can close it. Okay. So whatsoever it is, guys, first of all, find out your RAM. What is your total RAM and type of RAM? Now once you find out, note down that one. So RAM. So I have a total RAM is 4 GB RAM and my RAM model is DDR3. Okay, my RAM is DDR3. Your RAM is DDR4. Can be there. So please check it. I'm also adding a available. Currently available. It is changes. Available RAM is 4.6 something like that. Now it came 4.7 also. For example, I want to run an application. I can run, no problem. So if I want to run virtual machine for a 2 GB, 3 GB up to 4 GB, I can run it. So knowing available RAM is also important sometimes. Guys, I have a hard disk, not SSDs. Look at here, this is my hard disk. Okay, see this is our hard disk. Look at here, this is a disk 0. I have two hard disks are there and the type is hard disk only. It is not a SSD, it is a type is hard disk. And can you able to see this is the 500 GB hard disk it is. And this is a disk 1 if you want to see the disk 1. So this is disk 1. This is also a hard disk and capacity is how much capacity is 1 terabyte. Okay. I'm taking only one hard disk only to avoid the confusion to you. So I have a 500 GB hard disk. Next is operating system. With this one, you cannot find operating system, but you can find what is your graphic card. I have a 2 GB graphic card. You can see you have a 2 GB graphic card, and this is currently connected through Wi-Fi adapter. This is my Wi-Fi adapter name. This is the point. Okay, adapter name is Wi-Fi, and this is my adapter company name and model name kind of stuff. Connectivity, my IP address also you can able to see from here. Okay, so this is you can find GPU information if you want to add that one. Okay, and also your network adapter information. This GT 120. Company name also you can put it NVIDIA like that, so you can put it. Just information. This is important one is so 2 GB. So my network adapter name is Wi-Fi. Of course, I got some IP address also. So only we didn't find an operating system from here. Okay, and a lot of features are there, guys, in a task manager. Lot of problems you can able to solve using a task manager. I'm closing this task manager. Okay. Next step. This is from task manager. So next one is MSInfo32. So you can directly search or you can open from the run also. MSInfo32. Like this also you can open it. Like this also you can open it, or you can go to this one MS Info 32. So it will show us system information. You can type system information also. Open that. So here it is. So first one is your operating system. See your operating system, Windows 10 Home Edition. Windows 10 Home Edition. This is the operating system version. This is Home Mains Edition. This is version. What's it is, guys? It is a 64-bit processor, and this is your processor. Intel 3230M, 2.6 GHz, 2-core processor, 4 logical processor. In bottom one, it is 12 GB RAM. Bottom one is showing 12 GB RAM. So this is the remaining information. See, this is 12 GB RAM. This is your processor. It is telling it is 64. This is your operating system and operating system version. If you go to components and go to storage, so this is your 500 GB hard disk. This is 1 terabyte of hard disk. Okay. So I got all information anyway. Only one thing is I didn't find it. What is my Windows 10? That is the, of course, bit. It is a 64-bit OS and 64-bit system processor. Okay. So this is from MS-Info32, guys. Go to System Summary. Here only we'll finding all the information. Processor information, OS information, bit information, and your RAM information, and your disk information also. We are getting complete information from MS-Info32. Another one is dxdiag. dxdiag. Okay, so here also your operating system, your processor, your memory. That's it only. Three only we will able to find it. Of course, your graphical related information also you can able to find it. Of course, you can go to about your system kind of stuff or whatever it is. Same information. Same information. This is also under home system. About only. Okay. So your processor information, your RAM information, 64-bit operating system, 64-bit based processor. Okay, Windows 10 Home. This is the version. Whatever it is, guys. Windows 10 Home Edition. So this is how to check the system configuration. I'm not taking more time to explain all this one by one point, guys. Find out using MS-Info32 or Task Manager or go to search and type about your PC. There also you can find it or dxdiag. So how to check system configuration or how to find system configuration is, this is the answer. What is your system configuration is? So this is the answer. You have to include compulsory CPU, RAM, hard disk, operating system. Okay. You guys understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The next one is how to check IP address. Okay, how to check IP address. Every PC is configured with an IP address commonly, right? So we can get the IP address from the command line. So in a command prompt, you can type ipconfig command. Another one is ipconfig/all command. Okay, so this is a two ways to find a, not a two ways, both are commands only. I will tell in a normal GUI screen, not normal GUI screen. So you can go to run or in a search bar ncpa.cpl means direct control panel window. So you will find an adapter. So then you can go to double click on your adapter. So double click on adapter details. So then we will find. Okay, or you can do go to control panel, network and sharing center. Okay, so control panel, so network and sharing center. I got freeze a little bit, my mind freeze, not system freeze. Control panel, network and sharing center, change adapter settings. Okay, then of course you'll find an adapters. Again, double click on your adapter and details. This the point. Okay, so how to check the system configuration? You can use ipconfig and ipconfig all, this command. Of course, another way is also there, but we'll get it. Guys, first one is command wise ipconfig. Already you know, just I'm telling, that's it. Yeah, this is the command prompt. So I'm open my command prompt like this, command prompt. Okay, ipconfig. So what I type, ip. So this is my adapter name, Wi-Fi. So I found that one now. So I know this is my Wi-Fi adapter. I have multiple adapters. This is my Wi-Fi adapter. So this is the IP address, subnet mask, and the default gateway. The remaining details are like a IPv6 details, but generally we will always must think about a IPv6 details only. So this is the outcome. So what you will get it? These are not required. And this is also not required. Okay, even it is, you can keep it front. Okay, so if you put ipconfig command, so you'll get lot of things. This is my adapter. This is my adapter name, and you are getting IP address, subnet mask, default gateway only. If in case you put ipconfig space /all, what is the outcome you will get it? Look at here, /all. See, this is my adapter, same adapter name, but what you are getting also you can see. Of course, you will get a host name information also. But I'm not doing that one now. So you can see it is, I'm getting about your adapter. Description means what is your NIC, your adapter name, company name and model name kind of stuff. Next, physical address. What is physical address, guys? What is physical address?
MAC address.
Very good. That is physical address. It is a MAC address. So that is, this is the your MAC address. So you can find a MAC address like this also. DHCP enable S means you got this IP address from DHCP server. DHCP server. In our home, so we don't have a DHCP servers. Separate servers not there. But what we have, we have a Wi-Fi routers. So our Wi-Fi router is act like a DHCP server, DNS server, or a see, it is the difference between ipconfig and ipconfig all. So it is in ipconfig we are getting IP address, subnet mask, default gateway. In ipconfig all we are getting IP address, subnet mask, default gateway plus DHCP server address, DNS server address, lease obtained, lease expiry, and your MAC address called a physical address. And DHCP enable yes or no and your NIC description. Yes means you got this IP address from the DHCP server. No means this IP address is configured manually. This IP address is configured manually. I'll try to show you. This is also yes only. This is no. DHCP enable no means so no. Only IP address, subnet mask. It is showing. Okay, DHCP enable no means it is manually configured. DHCP enable yes means it is automatically configured. You can see lease obtained, lease expiry also showing. It is not showing here. So that's the difference, guys, manually and of course this is a command base. So what about a GUI base? Okay, so GUI base already I told. So go to run ncpa.cpl. Directly it will open this. See, it will open the control panel and the adapters directly. Just in case. So like you want to go to control panel wise. So you'll go to control panel. You can find network and sharing center. Okay, you can find network and sharing center. Change adapter settings. Network and sharing center. Change adapter settings. Then you will get a network connections window. So I open this network connections window without opening these many windows. I have opened using a simple ncpa.cpl. same window. This is my Wi-Fi adapter, which is we have seen that IP address kind of stuff. So you look at here. This is my IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, DHCP server address, DNS server address, lease uptime, lease expiry, and this is MAC address, and we got an IP address from DHCP server. DHCP enable is 0. See guys, this is the network connections. So I went through control panel or directly. This is my adapter. So I double click, then details. You can see your MAC address, IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, DNS server address, sorry, DHCP server address, DNS server address. And of course, you got an IP address from DHCP server, and also it is showing what is the lease uptime and lease expiry time. Okay, this is how to check IP address. One of the way. Okay, set IP address I didn't tell you, but this is also you can see automatically it is gathers the IP address. So once you are done, so what is your IP address? Then you can tell what is your IP address. This is my IP address. Guys, dynamically assigned IP addresses. Not sure it is always you will get same IP or a different IP. So depends upon the your IP network and uses. Okay. So this is the most important and repeated question. How to check system configuration, how to check what is your system configuration, how to check IP address, and how to what is your IP address. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
1 second guys, I'll stop here.